Title einfügen. Welcome back. Welcome back. So here we are loading into the Commanche, and we're going to Bravo India Romeo Lima. And there he. Oh, hang on. Before I do that, I need to go to flight conditions, options. Options, data, to activate multiplayer. So loading in, you should see me in a few seconds.
We have someone flying along with us.
Yeah, I think
friend is here.
Yeah. So somebody's asking which departure airport we're flying from.
Yeah, he's already flying touch and goes.
Nice. Right, so just need to see which levers I need to install for the Commanche. Did you get the Commanche yet, Brennelt?
No.
Oh,
I have so many aircrafts. I have problem to fly all aircrafts I have.
Okay.
I think the next one I will buy is oh, you spawned in my aircraft.
Yeah, typical. yeah.
I will pull away.
Okay,
the next one I will
you
buy
need
is
to set
maybe
parking
the
brakes to request ground
PA-42.
services.
When it comes out, and I have plans to buy the PC-12 from SWS when it comes out, because it's a very interesting aircraft.
Okay. What aircraft are you flying today?
I'm flying the Beaver today.
Yeah, I was just wondering because the model matching.
Yeah, I thought about what I can fly. I have to fly a plane which match in speed to yours, and yeah, I thought about to fly the Vilga. It's also a nice plane I recently bought, but it is too slow.
Okay.
And so I thought about to use the Beaver.
It's also a very nice aircraft, it seems. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
and you see me exactly in the livery I'm.
Oh, really?
With.
Okay, cool.
Very good. Yeah.
Nice. There we have it. So that's the prop control. Then this must be mixture. Fantastic. Cool. Excellent. Checklist. Do we need a checklist now? We can do that. So we're going to go master switch on. I'm going to put the mixture full rich, prop full forward, fuel. Just make sure that we have. Oh, these were still on. Okay, that's weird. Flight info. So weather, we said we're going to go to Norway, no snow.
Yes, and lifetime.
And lifetime. Set. Cool. Fuel. Yeah, that's fine. Now, just quickly, we need to go outside really quickly. Just go make sure that all the tie downs are gone. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. So, rotating beacon on. Going to put the fuel pump on. Do I have sounds? I don't have sounds, do I?
Don't know.
No. Hang on, why don't I have sounds? Yeah, Brain Compiler is West European server, yeah. Is it the same issue? Oh, I know why. It hasn't loaded the Commanche. It's the A to A. Pretty sure it needs to load that Commanche. Okay. So it has started. It's called helper, but I need to have the app open, because in the app I have to set the output, and when you update the Commanche, it may change that setting. That's a problem.
What's that app you are talking about?
Well, so the Commanche has an external flight model, external, engine model, whatever. So you have to have
like the Phoenix.
Yeah, and I just need to go to windowed mode for a second here. And
you can press Alt-Enter to switch between windowed mode and full screen mode.
Oh, Alt-Enter. Okay.
This works in all 3D games or software.
Ah, okay. So you see now I need to have I need to select the playback device. That's the thing.
Okay.
Alt, which one is Alt? F3 or?
No, the left Alt T and the Enter key.
Yeah, you're right. Works. Fantastic. Cool.
Yeah.
So I just need to reload the aircraft real quickly, and then we're good to go. Yeah, it's one of those things which can be somewhat annoying sometimes. When you reinstall something and it changes the basic settings.
Yeah, I dislike it as well. It's already when you have a Windows update all the time, or most of the time, your sound settings are gone.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing that I found, the Phoenix app didn't start automatically for me because there was a little error in the config menu of Microsoft Flight Sim.
Okay.
One little dot or something, or one bracket, and that was it. That's why the Phoenix, I had to start that manually all the time.
You fixed it now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you are already on the runway.
Yeah, but I still have no sounds. Oh no, disregard. Yeah. I have sounds now. Okay, that's good. Yeah, there we go. So let's do the fuel pump on. Let's check the fuel pressure rise here. These are on.
Not the right plane for a nice and easy flight, I think. You have to do much checks and all, otherwise you get problems.
Yeah. Pretty sure that's the setting to get. You need to close one fuel tank. Seriously, No, I always thought you had to have both of these. Only one at a time. Okay, right, let me try something then. So let's go.
Parking brake set.
Oh, I didn't prime the engine, that's why. Right, the engine doesn't sound healthy. I don't know what I did wrong last time. The thing is, this is one of the deliveries I flew, and a test flew. Yeah, now slowly. But I'm sure the app will tell me what's wrong. Probably fouled some spark plugs or something. Yeah, we should be alright. No, that's alright.
And you now need to wait until the engine is warmed up.
Yeah, I'll just check the oil pressure is there. Yeah, that's fine. No, we're good now. And I did update the GTN as well. So that's
Okay.
cool. We start smart cars. That's running. Now charts, airport, Bravo, India, Romeo, Lima.
And if you like, you can enter a direct to our destination airport. We will do then a manual approach.
Okay, manual in the sense.
We do a right-hand traffic pattern and land on runway 12.
Okay. Bravo, India, Kilo. It's a shame. I've got a little fairly cheap payware add-on for the third airport. But it's a shame that yeah, it's the one going to Bravo, India, Hotel Uniform, I think.
Amiho, yeah. I think it's an interesting airport as well.
So, flight info, checklist. So, we've done all that. So, taxi primer is locked. I'm not on the runway. I'm near the runway.
Yeah, I see.
So, I'll taxi to you then. So, you're on the other side, I guess.
No, I'm on your right side.
Oh.
Look out of the window.
Hang on. Oh, my iPad was was covering that. So.
Okay, I will taxi to runway. Our cruising altitude will be 5,500 if you will enter.
Okay. Are departing 01 or?
Yes, 01 is good.
Cool. All right, so.
I will turn around and then I will enter a direct again.
Okay. So thing is, I can't enter a an altitude value here.
You can't? Okay.
So,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so that's it. Cool. So we're going to do the engine run real quickly. So we have position into the wind, brakes hold, fuel quantity checked. We have let's have a look. Yeah, full tanks actually. Fuel cycle side tank. We'll have left tank then, and then mixture as required. Throttle 2000 RPM. Oh, lovely sounds. So engine instruments are looking good. Pressures. And then magnetos check. So.
I guess I have to fly manually my out, but it does not work.
Yeah, so that's about 100 RPM drop. That's fine. Prop cycle 3 times to about 1500. Oh, 1800 actually. Yeah, that's 1500. Wasn't it? You did 1500 last time I saw that. So it just went around. Oh. That is checked steady. Carburetor heat on. A little bit of drop, but that was like 15 seconds, 30 seconds. That looking good. Someone else is here with the Comanche. That's nice. So
Yeah, we are 4 planes right now.
lovely. Cool. Pitot heat is off. Strobe lights will go on. Landing lights. And then takeoff. Oh, so before takeoff, controls free and correct. Looking good. Carburetor heat is off. Engine gauge is checked. Submission for rich prop for forward. Right, ready to go.
Okay, then join.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will go. That's power. I hope I can fly this beast.
So we've got track 128. Let's set that here. Manflex as is runway, yeah. That is good. I guess we don't need flaps.
So after takeoff, we will go on 21 degree.
Ah, beautiful. Gears coming up. Trimming the aircraft. Ah, so gorgeous. Someone, so Sencha was actually addressing something, and I think he's in part, he's right. He's saying he feels that the Comanche feels a bit too stable. So it's something I would say, yeah, that could possibly be correct. That turn off fly-by-wire, yeah. Alrighty, so I'm going to put this. Well, the autopilot system here is very basic, so well, it's a manual flying aircraft, so we'll do so.
Oh, okay, I have a fake autopilot here.
Okay.
I'm using the toolbar version of the GTN 750.
Okay.
And it works, at least with heading mode.
So then we go 24 on the manifolds and prop 2400 for the climb. There we go. Cool. Now I'm worried. Where's the other aircraft? Hold on. Oh, there, behind me. Man, but coming back here again in the Commanche again, it's beautiful. Absolutely lovely. So let's go to CDI. 038 on the track. There we go. Excellent.
The light is a bit too dark. I will change to about 2000 local time.
Okay, me too. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah.
Thingy is a nice aircraft as well, with this big radial engine here. It has a great sound.
I can imagine, yeah.
5,500 feet.
So if I go and just level off here, and then have the autopilot do a self-test. And then I go heading, load track. So now it's going to follow the alt hold. So we've got alt hold now, and here it's following now the GPS track in low, so not such an aggressive mode. For the cruise powers now, I did have a chart somewhere, but what you can do really is I'm going to set some. Yeah, it's telling me it's beeping because it's telling me to trim down. As the speed increases, obviously, it does want to have the speed to trim down. So I'm going to set to about 2,000 RPM. And I'm going to start leaning the mixture. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to lean. I'm going to try to find the hottest exhaust gas temperature. See when it starts to decrease again. So slowly pull out the mixture. So we're currently around about 60% power. So the hottest is the number 2. At 1389, 90 now. So still reducing the, and we should be getting to the peak very shortly. Just gonna leave it here for a second because it does adjust more and more. So you got to do this slowly with the mixture. Now 11 gallons per hour. There we go. We should be there now. Yeah, there we go. Leanest. So number 2 is leanest. Now we're going to put this 50 degrees cooler. So I'm increasing the mixture, and just leave it there and let the temperature stabilize. So we are rich of peak. So a bit more. Adding a bit more mixture. And there we are. So that way we know we have a good power setting, good mixture. Beautiful.
How many fuels gallons per hour do you have now?
13.4.
When you convert this to liters, I guess it's about 60 liters per hour.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, but then again, I mean, 1 hour you do 300 kilometers.
Okay.
So it's quite fast. So it does like to cruise.
Yeah, when you guess Herbert's aircraft consumes about 15 liters per hour.
Yeah.
At 200 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, but then compare the weight of the Commanche and the fact they could take how many people? 4 people on board. And some there's Reynolds in his Beaver just overtaking him on the left. No. why use QFE? Not why? Who's using QV? I'm pretty sure I'm using QNH.
I think in Russia and so on they use QFE.
Well, no, they switched as well.
Yeah.
So they're not using. I think China still uses. No, not even QV there. No.
QFE is altitude over ground, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Height over ground.
Yeah, so pretty much. So when you land at the airport, it shows 0 on the altimeter.
Yeah. I think when I remember correctly, glider pilots use QFE.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I think we have to glide down a little bit
Okay.
to, I would say, 800 feet.
So just trim down the aircraft a bit. We'll use the power a bit as well, so we don't overspeed. And you said it's just going to be a simple visual approach then.
Yes, we can do a normal traffic pattern with downwind, base lag, and final. And we will use the right-hand pattern to runway 12.
Okay.
But be aware there are 2 runways.
Oh, 12, okay.
Which is the 1230 and the 00119. But we will use the 12.
Okay. So it's pretty much a left-hand turn then to get downwind to 12.
Yeah, exactly. You fly directly to the airport, and then a mile before the runway, you will turn left by 90 degrees, and
Good
then
night,
fly
Black
one
Box.
and a half mile outbound, then turn right to the base leg, and again turn right to the final.
Okay. Honda Jet, thanks for watching. Yeah. Yeah, the DA42 hype. Yeah. Thanks so much.
This is like the VFR pilots do.
Good. So let's have a look at the checklist for descent. Approach, autopilot master off. Let's switch the tank. So normally would put the fuel pump on. That to on. And then that to off. So fuel levels check. Yeah, so that has a bit less. So now we are feeding from the left tank. Then mixture full rich, prop full forward, carbureting as required, airspeed 120 miles an hour, and then gear down, flaps, etc. All right. Let's zoom in. So the airport must be over the next bridge. So we're going to cross a little bit over water.
Yeah, over the water and after the water on the border directly on the coast.
Roger. So I'm going to fly 2,000 feet initially. I love how the visor vibrates. That's really nice. I love it.
Traffic warning.
Yeah, that's true. Terrain ahead. Still better than the 787 visor. That's a meme, I mean. Like, seriously. And man, they did a really good job as well here with the sounds.
day I saw a video on YouTube from Just Flight,
Yeah.
and they are about to recording sounds for the famous Avro Vulcan. Maybe you know this thing. And they make a lot of effort to record sounds of this aircraft. I
Okay.
think maybe interesting to try it when it's coming out.
Okay.
But it's a warbird, old warbird.
Yeah, the thing is, as much as I'd love to, why is the gear unsafe? What? While I do, you know, these aircraft interest me, I know that I need to spend some time offline, and you know, practice, and I just have so little time at the moment.
Yeah, it's an aircraft from the 50s, and maybe it's difficult to fly because it has a lot of gauges and switches and so on.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this to 120. Oops.
Have you heard about the Volga from Got Friends? I think is the company.
No, what's that?
It is a Polish aircraft made in Poland, and it's a stall aircraft. It looks a bit weird, but it is an awesome plane. You can approach with 40 kilometers per hour. With this thing.
Wow.
Can land on the shortest runways you can imagine. It's a very interesting thing.
Could do some bush flying again.
Bush flying, exactly. You maybe know Mike Petty from the US. He is the inventor, I think. He makes, he builds aircraft by himself. Unique aircrafts and stall aircrafts, and he had years ago one of these Volgas, and he created from this a very famous and very awesome stall aircraft. He retrofitted this thing with a PT6 engine, and he needs about 30 meters to take off and about 50 meters to land, and can climb at 20 or 30 degrees. Deep climb.
Okay. I have found a runway, Reynolds. However,
yeah, but we need the runway which is 90 degrees to us.
Okay.
And you need to turn left and then fly the pattern.
Okay.
Okay, I will reduce speed right now.
Yeah, me too.
Full forward.
I hope it's a model, because I mean, I don't have any airport add-ons for this.
Yeah, I hope. If not, we will try another runway.
Windmill terrain ahead. Windmill. Okay, so turning right-hand base. The only... Is it like a T setup? Yeah, it looks like a T setup for the runways.
Yes, it's right. T setup.
So someone said try to land a Commanche not with full flaps. Okay, try that. So 100 knots for now. So we've got the gear down, flaps set. I guess fuel pump goes on for landing. The lights are on. 100 knots for now. Terrain head. Well, we are on just the Microsoft server. Ah, yeah, Brennell. So definitely a good runway.
Very good.
Yeah, mixtures full rich, props full forward. All looking good. And it's a bit sloped, that runway. Interesting. I would say the wind is a little bit from the right.
No, it should be on the runway.
Or maybe then I'm slipping a bit. Trying not to bounce it again. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's always the biggest problem.
Yeah, the Commanche, if you land it too fast, and then just touch down, you know, a little bit harder, it bounces. So, but that's good. I'm happy with that landing. Well, the thing is, the terrain ahead. The problem is, if you are not on Microsoft Flight Sim, you won't see us because we are just on the multiplayer server for VATSIM. That's the thing. Brennan, are we taking off opposite direction or same direction?
I don't know right now.
Okay. Right.
Maybe we can use the opposite direction, so we don't need to backtrack.
Yeah. Okay, I'm right at the end of the runway. I can see someone in the final approach.
I'm the last one.
Oh, okay. I thought someone else joined. Okay. Oh, that's also a Commanche. Oh, that was a late touchdown. Do we dare look? Whoop! Oh no! Oh! Ouch! 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 Well, that was. Whoops! Oh, I'm glad that wasn't me. Right, let's find out. Was that you, Brain Compiler? Looked very spectacular. How fast were you? Stylish. That's a good word, Mark. Oh dear, oh dear. I think now, Brendel, you're on final approach, correct?
Yeah, no, I will try my best.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Yeah, I guess it's my second landing with this thing here.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you had
The last one is 1 year ago or so.
Oh, okay. So there he is. Oh no, that's another Commanche. Oh, now I can see. Okay, so here, so just someone landed. So we are 4 all in total. Yeah, good landing here. He should be able to stop. GG, well done. Good landing. So smart cars is loaded, running, and then Brennell short final now.
Yo, about to land.
Beautiful.
This thing is easy to land, I can say.
Mm-hmm. But I guess a bit more difficult to steer on the ground.
It is, yeah, because it has no nose gear.
Okay. So now we're going to go from Bravo India Kilo Papa. And we are going to... Is it very long, Brennelt, next flight?
No.
Okay, so one more. So let's
Yeah,
get
one
too
more.
late.
We can do one more. Let me load in the next slide.
And the approach there, anything special planned? RNF 235.
Give me a second, please. Oh, we're going over the water next flight. So the next one, yes, there we go. We'll go the RNAF.
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to fly RNAFs?
Well, initially, yeah.
Okay, we'll do the RNAF on runway 35 exactly, with transition Lalpo, I think.
Okay.
Cruising altitude 2,500 this time.
Oh, roger. So let me have a look. 299 track. Need to readjust my gyro here. And I'm ready anytime.
Okay, let me come to the end of runway, please.
Mm-hmm. So how's my engine doing? Yeah, so is that too lean? Yeah, it is. That's actually a little bit too lean there. Okay.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Wow, you already lifted off?
Yeah. This is a stall plane.
It definitely is. Alright, gears coming up.
To 90 degrees the course.
Right, jump. Yep, sounds good. So again, we're going to wait 1,000 feet, then 24 manifold, 2,400 RPM. Beautiful.
So now we will see one of the little islands of Iceland.
Yeah. And yeah, we're pretty much on a northern point there from Iceland for the tour. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I think we'll come back later on to Birk, Bravo India Romeo Golf, later on.
Yeah, but
this should be the most northern point.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the island is the most northern point.
But we're gonna have some very beautiful airports that we're gonna visit soon.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I love the Akureyri airport. Akureyri.
Yeah.
What a difficult name. That's an awesome airport.
Yeah.
There you can also land with an airliner, and it's a bit difficult to land there. But it's nice. I can recommend it. And very interesting is later on Ísafjörður, which has a very demanding approach.
Yeah. So need to trim down now.
We have been there one time with the Dash 8. Maybe you remember. With Dash 8, it is very difficult to land there.
Yeah, that was with the very tight final turn, correct?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You have hugged to the mountains and very close over the houses. And the very difficult final flight. Yes.
Yeah. So now I've just leaned by by feeling, because I knew there was like 13 gallons per hour previously, so it's at the same values here. And then now I'm gonna have a look at the yeah, there we go. That looks pretty good. No, that's not Greenland. That's still Iceland. Hey, Flying Fox, how are you doing?
I think if you would try to fly to Greenland, we need to fly until tomorrow 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's a long way to Greenland.
So let's have a look for the charts. So we're going Bravo, India, Golf, Romeo. And just have to say, this is becoming so enjoyable to fly in GA aircraft with all of the, you know, the gimmicks that we have. Oh, that's interesting. Now it's giving me an RP approach 01. But maybe it's outdated. I don't have any charts available here. Okay, that's better.
No chart in Navigraph?
Well, no, I don't have any. I can check again with the iPad, but. No, that's weird. Navigraph has the approach chart available. So why don't I have that in the Garmin? Let me just check here. Systems, setup, charts. Yeah, I'm connected. So I'm connected to Navigraph. Charts. Bravo, India. Golf Romeo, Grimsby. So approaches, select approach, no chart available, what? Now it says no chart available, okay. Well, I'll use my Navigraph then, that's fine. Yep. So,
I think you can not fly this automatically.
So maybe, yeah, maybe it has a logic where it says since you can't fly RMP approaches, you can't open the chart or something. I don't know. But we can track at least to Laplo and then Golf Romeo 35 Foxtrot, where we should be at 2,000 feet, and then from there. I mean, we could still track the flight path. And then once I see the runway, we'll go visual.
I will do exactly the same, because I can't fly the RP automatically as well.
We'll check the fuel tank, so I'm going to switch over the tank here. So fuel pump on. this off. Make sure the engine is running stable. Fuel pump off. It's weird to have a gear lever switch like this instead of a proper lever. So it's just a switch up, down, off. So in the real act, it's a three-way switch, but since I only have a two-way switch on my honeycomb, that's what I use. All right.
I just watched into the fuel consumption of this plane here, and I'm actually using 61 gallons per hour.
61?
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome, right?
Oh, boy, I hope your fuel tanks are big enough.
Yeah, they are big enough, but they are almost half empty. This thing consumes a lot.
Yeah. So what people have said to me, they use that timer as a reminder to change the fuel tanks. Good, so we're 15 miles from Lalpo, and then it's another 10 miles to the runway, so 24 miles to go.
Lalpo, we should have 2,500.
Yeah.
And then at Golf Romeo 35 Foxtrot, 2,000, then 3 degrees.
Correct. So just for the LNAV minimum, it would be 650, but we have good weather, so. Trainer, had you joined as windmill? So where? So are you flying P3D then? Oh yeah. So Flying Fox, one of my funniest moments I had in flight simming, doing the pilot edge. Was it the I rating or the CAT rating? I think it was a CAT rating, so the VFR. And I was actually flying the Commanche. Why? Because I remember that I was feeding from the tip tanks, and I forgot to switch the tanks at some point. And so I was literally on downwind. Yeah, Mark, right? So I was on downwind turning base on a visual approach when the engine died because I forgot to switch the tanks. And I glided down towards the runway, and for a moment I thought I'll make it, but I kind of almost stalled out like 50 meters prior to the runway fence. And I remember going through the runway fence, and I came to a stop about, I don't know, 20 meters in front of the runway. And there was like, darn, I'm on pilot edge, and darn, I'm on a test on a test flight. So I don't think I passed. I don't know exactly what I told the controller, but oh really? That yeah, sorry.
You literally stalled the plane, or you landed early?
No, I had to land earlier. I didn't want to stall the plane, so I got the gear down, and I rolled. I remember rolling down a hill through the fence, and then rolling slowly uphill again, and I got to stop, 20 meters in front of the runway, and I thought, well, I didn't, correctly land on the runway, so very likely I won't pass, and yeah, and I failed that to check right. Oh, that was a classic. But hey, by Flying Fox, you said it happened to you on a real airplane. Oh wow. Okay, well that gets you sweating then. Woo. Yeah, she was nice. Yeah, she was very nice on that.
Angel voice.
Yeah, she had a good sense of humor. Well, she still has. I mean, she's still controlling there, right? I think we heard her not too long ago. Yeah, but Flying Fox, right? That's what saves your life, really. Because we're all humans, right? We can make mistakes, but at least if you know your procedures and you're quick enough to switch and recover the engine, you won't crash the plane, or even worse, you know, kill yourself.
A lot of people died about that because they tried to extend flight as long as possible and then stalled and crashed down. And I think it's much more worse than landing early, maybe damaging the plane, but surviving.
Yeah. Flying Fox, you still remember the big eyes of you passengers? I can imagine, yeah. I would have big eyes. So we'll start slowing down.
That's a small island.
I checked the runway lengths to make sure that I can land with a Commanche there, and I think it's like 800 meters or something.
Oh, that's short for a Commanche.
Yeah, you have to do like a short fill landing. I'll do my very best.
Full flap landing this time.
Yeah.
I don't know if there is anything else on the runway on this island but than the airport.
Yeah. And then like 10 people living on that island, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Flying Fox, I think the biggest issue that we pilots face is the startling factor. So, you know, when you get your license and you know, you do your refresher missions in a simulator and etc. etc. So, you know, you're proficient, right? So the only thing that really can become an issue for you is the startling factor, where you're unable to perform your items, and then you have to try to, you know, get yourself out of that startle moment.
What is that factor? Didn't understand it.
Startling is it's like the effect we have, you know, Hase im Scheinwerferlicht. Also wenn man so,
Okay.
yeah, so when you are completely startled, not shocked or anything, but like you're sitting there and you know, you just don't, for 3 seconds you don't know what to do, and it's really important that to get yourself out of that startling moment.
That's why you train the muscle memory.
Yeah. Okay, that is the island. Ooh, cool.
Runway and sight a bit.
Yeah. Well, you have the runway inside. I don't have the runway yet, so.
Yeah, autopilot off. It is on the left side of the runway when you're flying towards the runway,
Okay.
towards the island.
So let's go out of hold here. Let's go back again to high track this time. Okay, it doesn't seem to do track here.
The wind comes a bit from the right and a bit tail.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should use the other opposite direction. But I think it's a very low tailwind component, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
So, putting out some gears. I'll put the gear out, maintain 2,000 feet. And yeah, I can see what you mean. Hey, MCK. Oh, you flew to A Corunna, nice. RP, LNAV, guides, GG's. Yeah, I can see the runway now, cool.
I think maybe a good idea this time not to use the Cessna 414 because this runway would be maybe a bit short.
Okay. So I'm going to turn the autopilot off. aircraft is nicely trimmed. I'll just add a little bit of aileron trim there. Cool. And we're going to reach our descent point here. Normal 3-degree profile down. We're trying to pick up the power piece if they have, otherwise just the picture itself. Down we go. Flaps are now full. I'm going to maintain 100 knots, and then in the flare I'll try to get down to 90 knots. So the runway has a length. It's gravel, asphalt, okay. And it's actually at 1,000 meters, so it's not that short. So currently 5 miles from the field, and we should be at 1720, so a little bit high. Correcting. So 100 knots, if that's correct. That's miles per hour, so it's actually 90 knots, so 450 feet per minute should be all right. Okay, so... MCK. Are you trying to tell me, MCK, you were complacent? Test. 4 miles, 1,400. Weird. You know what, Brent? I actually have a glide path indication on the HSI. Oh, wow. So for the RMP... Now, the thing is, I know I can't use that in a vertical mode, but I can definitely use that as a little bit of a helper. That's pretty neat. So 3 miles checks at 10,000. Sorry, not 1,080. Yeah, I understand what Senshai is saying. That I don't know how stable this aircraft is in real life, but I would definitely think, yeah, you would not be able to trim this out so perfectly, so easily. So, which aircraft was it where you simply have to point the nose and then press the elevator's trim button once, and it sets the trim automatically correct for you? There is an add-on. So
I'm landed.
Nice. 2 miles, 760. Yeah, should be all right. Maybe just a tad low. A320. No. Oh, you guys. Like, seriously. Hey, Bergish. No, it must be a prop, I think.
Better do not override the runway, because then you are falling into the water.
Uh-oh. Pressure is on.
But I need only a quarter of the runway. No problem for me.
So a few pumps should be on. So now it's just by visuals. So I'm going to go back to 90 knots here, very slowly. Just let the air... Actually, it's miles per hour, not knots. So 95 miles per hour.
Oh, there are houses. Nice.
Go on, tell it out. Here we go. Little bounce.
Well landed. Very good.
Well, bounce it again. So I was a bit fast. The first touchdown was 85. Yeah, I don't know why he's worried about the landing distance. Okay, because Brennan said don't go over the top at the end. There's water. But yeah, I mean, 1,000 meters is more than plenty for the Commanche as well. So yeah, I could have. Yeah, I could have definitely slowed down the aircraft a bit more. Where's Reynold?
You passed me. I parked on the
Oh.
left side on the grass.
Okay.
So the next one is coming.
Okay. Trying to get out of his way. I didn't even see you. Huh? Is there an apron somewhere? No, I don't even see
There's
you.
no apron. I'm on the grass there on the right side. I don't know why you can't see me. I'm parking literally right there, in front of the houses there, on the right side, exactly where you are.
Okay. Maybe altitude, kind of elevation issue or something.
No, I can't imagine because we both have the standard airport. Train is landing. Looks good.
Oh, maybe I disconnected or something. I don't see anyone anymore.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
But didn't give me a message, so that's why I didn't
And
realize.
your friend is also.
Oh, there he is.
landed.
Oh, yeah. There they are.
Wonderful.
Yeah, reconnected.
Can you see me as well?
Let me check outside.
Maybe
Hang on.
behind you.
Yeah, definitely. There we are. Cool.
Nice.
So let's get the checklist out. Yeah, leaning. I'm pretty good at leaning engine now, so that's pretty nice. And let's go flight info checklist. So after landing, flaps are up. Strobes go off. Fuel pumps off. Landing lights off. And mixed lean, trim neutral. Where's my trim indication? Oh, that's up here. So there we go. So trim goes to neutral. And then shutdown. Parker brake is set. Radio's off. So we go off. Off. And the transponder off. Is off. AVAX master off. Throttle closed. Mixture idle cut off. Oh, you did not find that terrain head, seriously? Oh, I'll show it on stream in a minute. Yeah, that was the one. My God, how did you find that? Yeah, I'll show that for the memes in a minute. Hang on. Oh, that was years ago. Magneto's off.
Picking the engine.
Then we've got control wheel secure. Hang on, where's my beacon? Master off as well. Yeah, we've got to make sure that we secure everything correctly. That goes off because it has it does memorize the state, and then we'll go outside. Walk around.
Okay, saw the video. Awesome.
Hang on. So I'll show it on stream here in a minute. Hang on. Cool. yeah, MCK, you managed to do that. Yeah. Hang on. Let me go. Hold on. Right. Let me go. Oh. You can hear I'm not pleased. Hang on. Let me go full screen on that. Where is it? There. So you can see it from I'm pretty sure it's Commanche as well, right? Yeah, it is Commanche
Yep.
in P3D. Man, look at that. So Kitman, Brennelt, Kedrick, J911 as well. Okay, nice.
Oh. Oh, the engine has failed.
So this is the realization, right? Yeah, very old layout. So this is the realization, oh, the engine has failed. And it's like, now, okay, what options do you have, right? So I didn't know the...
Oh my.
Is that Toto as well?
I am. Getting some flaps in.
No, don't flaps. That lowers your glide range.
What, I have full flaps? It doesn't, does it?
So
Just
here
one?
we go. So here got the runway, right? So I'm at this point, I was like, yeah, 90, I've got a chance. I can do this.
Setting up.
Terribly.
It does? No. Come on. Usually in a chat you would have one flaps up. And Commanche 711 Bravo Bravo engine failure on the final runway 29. We'll try to reach it.
Hey, GG. Hang on, you got to give me that. I made a proper ATC call, right?
321 Bravo Bravo, are you declaring emergency this time?
AFM 711 Bravo Bravo, we'll be landing a little bit short of the runway.
Just a slight understatement.
321 Bravo Bravo Reg.
Oh, God. Oh, it stopped. That's a shame. Oh, man, when was that?
I think you survived that.
Yeah, I was hoping for the... Ah, man. Ah, man. Yeah, if you find it's 6 years old, can you imagine that? Yeah, exactly, MCK. We're doing the CAT ratings or the VFR ratings back then. It's literally one of the last check flights I did. Yeah, maybe we have to redo that on Microsoft Flight Sim.
How the time goes by, awesome.
6 years. Can you imagine that?
Wow. How
Yeah.
long are you streaming right now?
Uh,
7, 8 years?
Yeah, October. I think it will be 7 years in October. Yeah.
Mm.
Crazy stuff. Yeah, so from that point where you saw me getting close to that little hill, we touched down on that hill, and then we rolled down on the other side, that slope. We used that slope, and we kind of gently, like 30, 40 knots, rolled down. And if that had been all the way down to the runway, I would have passed. But the problem was that, yeah, is going uphill again towards the runway, and then of course I didn't make it. Oh, hang on. You found it? Hang on. Oh, you mean the one that just showed us? Yeah, sure, Terrain Head. Go ahead. Hang on, let me just permit you here. Oh, brilliant. Hang on. Oh, you're so good. Terrain Ahead. Hang on. Let me just get something to you here. Hang on. As a little thank you, Terrain Ahead.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black
There we
Box
go.
Duo Channel experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where
So-
complimentary drinks, snacks, and
That is
premium
so cool
flight
to have a,
infotainment will be
hold on.
served. Thank you.
The full screen. There we go. So, same thing. So we're just gliding down here.
Oh, the engine has failed.
Oh my. Glide.
I am. Getting some flaps in.
I am.
No, don't flaps. That lowers your glide range.
What do you mean you're sorry, Terrain? No,
What, I
all
have
good.
Full flaps? It doesn't, does it? Just one setting up?
Terribly.
No,
It
all good,
does?
Terrain Head.
No. Come on. Usually in a chat you would have one flaps up. And Commanche 711 Bravo Bravo engine failure on the final runway 29. We'll try to reach it.
H1 Bravo Bravo.
Is it really
you
such a
declare
bad idea to put the
emergency
flaps in?
Affirm 71
Yeah,
Bravo
it
Bravo.
is.
We landing a little bit short of the runway.
Or not just off flaps is
time?
good,
H1
but
Bravo
not more.
Bravo Red.
And no, like, no gear down.
Oh,
in the late,
you
in the
have
last second.
crashed. Oh, hang on, no. What's happened to my... Oh, it's a shame. Yeah, it doesn't... How come it doesn't have the full landing in it?
H1.
Oh, it's because live stream mishaps. Ah, okay, so it was already a shortened... So that's the same clip.
What happened there?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you're sorry about. Okay, then don't worry about it. But still, initially, so what we can show you guys then, that's the little hillside, and you see the runway there. So we rolled down, and then we had to come back up again. And so we stopped literally like 10 meters ahead of that threshold. Me singing? Oh, where? Hang on.
Alright, I'm heading out as well.
So, just made a soft landing here.
Brennel as well.
Second try. Very nice.
Oh, that was you on the second try. Okay.
Yeah, I was that. You have to.
Wayne, you're doing a
Maybe
full
there is
restore.
your landing attempt in Aspen.
Those over those planes
Anyway.
because the ones they don't have enough pilots for. So. Just all right.
Happy birthday.
Oh no! Oh god!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh god!
to you. Happy birthday, dear Bruno.
Bruno as well.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my god! I remember we were on Discord and the voice quality was set to high or something, and then we had like 20 people in, and everyone, streaming into Discord. It just completely killed my upload or something. So that's why it sounded so terrible. The dogs are howling outside right now. Yeah, they are. Cool. All right, excellent. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Brennel, thank you so much for continuing the tour with me here. And
You're welcome.
before I forget, I need to file the PIREP. And yeah, you know what? So before I go, the replay here, going back 6 years, and a lot of you have been with me in this community for such a long time. So I'm really, really grateful for that. I really mean that. It really does mean a lot to me. Yeah, we had some good times, and well, we still do have some good times. So yeah, we'll see how it all progresses in the future. Fantastic. All right. So yeah, see you again very, very soon, everyone. Take care. Stay safe. And next stream is next Thursday, by the way. So I've got family over tomorrow. Saturday, I have to go to Frankfurt, and I've got another rotation, 4 days at least. So I'll be back next Thursday. You learned the FS Labs from me. That's cool to hear. Very happy. Exactly, Bob. Yeah, another 6 more years. Okay. Thank you so much, my dear moderators, as always. Thank you. Big round of
Good
applause.
night, Black Box.
Oh, I don't hear applause. What happened? So I'll do it this way. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care. Good night.